where are you at with the co-main? Because as a fight, I actually really like it, Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. I know that they've done it before. Charles Oliveira won. But they're both in very different spots now. Obviously, Mike's been out for a long period of time. Oliveira's coming off the loss last time out. They're still both highly ranked at 155, even though the division seems to be moving and there's some new blood starting to pop through with the likes of the Sarukians of this world and what have you. So as a fight, I think it makes sense. But obviously, you're going to have the shadow of Conor McGregor just riding over this particular fight, because forever and a day, we all thought that Michael Chandler was going to be fighting Conor McGregor, but we don't seem to be able to lock down a date for Mr. Notorious.
What do I think? I love the fight. I absolutely love the fight. I think, two guys on a similar trajectory, coming off some hard fights. The first one was entertaining. Why not make it the second time? The division's kind of clogged up at the minute. I feel like that was the fight to make. I am sad it's not Conor, and I do know for 100% fact that Conor was injured. I know that for a fact, and I think, it should have been rescheduled sooner. I think he should have fought him before the end of the year. I don't know what's going on with that. Conor's been saying some things that, he is being held back, and he's been saying, let me fight bare knuckle, let me do other things. I was hoping it would be Conor, but, it looks like it's going to be the winner of that fight now, doesn't it, Adam?
Yeah, and listen, they've said it. This is not to say that Conor McGregor's next fight won't be Michael Chandler. It's just that Conor McGregor's not Michael Chandler's next fight. He's fighting Charles Oliveira. And I kind of respect... Listen, he's tried to wait. You understand why he's waiting. It's Conor McGregor, man. It changes your life forever fighting that dude, doesn't it, at the end of the day? And it's a wonderful fight. But he's not getting any younger, is Chandler. He's been out now for a long period of time waiting for this fight. Let's get back in there. Let's get back into competition. And from his point of view, fantastic. Let's see if he can get a win back over someone that beat him for a world title. From an Oliveira point of view, you're fighting Michael Chandler. You've beaten him before. He's still a top contender. You get a win there, get you back in the mix again.
True.
It makes a lot of sense. And listen, if Charles Oliveira beats Michael Chandler, he might get himself a Conor McGregor fight. You never know. You never know that might be the path. I've just got a funny feeling with the recent conversation that Jorge Masvidal's been having about making his comeback with the UFC. I think we might get McGregor Masvidal, I think that's where we might be pointing when Conor comes back at the start of 2025, of which I believe is the target for him now.
Wow, that's absolutely come out of nowhere. I didn't even hear that he was coming back or anything like that. So I would much rather take my money, see Masvidal and Conor over any other fight right now. I would, honestly. That is the fight. Masvidal's been out for a long time as well. That's the fight to make.
Can you imagine the chat? It'd be the press conferences.
I didn't even think about this fight. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, because that is an amazing scrap. And that is the one I want to see. Forget the Chandler. Let them two have a scrap. Them two crack on. Bring in Jorge Masvidal and let's get the press conference on now. Let it.
And do it in Miami. Got to do it in Miami, ain't you?
Yeah. Let's go.
Anyway. There you go. There's your two big talking points from the world of martial arts this week, all surrounding UFC 309. Madison Square Garden, the destination. Jones, Miocic, it's on. It's for the heavyweight title. And you've also got Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira going at it in a rematch. Good main event. Good co-main event. Everybody knows my thoughts on what is connected to it and how the division should move on.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.